Okay, okay. Alrighty. We going live. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, whether you're watching on TikTok or you're watching on YouTube, welcome to this live training where I'm going to be showing you how to find winning digital product ideas that can help you to make money fast. Just let me know in the comment section where you're watching this from. If you are watching this from South Africa, which part of South Africa are you in? And if you are watching from any other part of the world, any other country, just let me know which country you're watching from. I'd love to know where you guys are actually from. And then I can acknowledge you and also use examples that are relevant to you and your country. There's a chat there in the whether it's on TikTok or on YouTube, just make sure that you use the chat and just let me know where you are watching from. All right. For those who are watching me for the first time, my name is Marshall, and I create lots of content on both TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, showing people how to earn income online. And today, I want to show you how you can find digital product ideas that can help you to make money fast. People want to make money fast, so I'm going to show you how to go about that. Let me know in the chat where you are watching this from. Also, if you have got any questions that you'd want me to answer based on anything to do with digital products, or maybe something will come up as I'm talking and you want me to clarify on something, just feel free to comment there. And then what I'll be doing is, as I'm talking about finding digital product ideas, I'll also be going through the chats, looking at the questions that people are asking, and then I will just answer them. The point of these lives is for me to interact with you guys and give you guys real time help so that you can start your own online businesses and start making money online. Okay, on TikTok, I'm seeing Tawanda has just joined us, Pume has joined us, Lerato, Bernard, Luba, Keke, Priscilla. Guys, thanks so much for joining me here. I don't count this as just something light, but I really appreciate you guys watching and listening to me. All right, watching from Nairobi, Kenya, Bernard Kayalo, that's on TikTok. I'm going to be in Nairobi, Kenya in the next 25 to 28 days, Mr. Bernard. So maybe we might actually be able to meet in person. I don't know. But yeah, I'm definitely coming to Kenya, coming to Zimbabwe, and coming to Rwanda the later on in this year. And it's partly holiday, but also going around and just helping and equipping people to make money online. So yeah, we are talking about how to find digital product ideas that can help you to make money fast. And what I'm going to do on YouTube is I'm just going to share my screen, and then I'll also share my screen on TikTok as well, so that you guys can see what I'll be talking about. All right, cool. And then don't forget to like, subscribe, show your support for this video content. I do this for free, but I'd love to make sure that I'm also getting a bit from you guys, in that I'm getting subscribers and followers. Also, it helps you that these platforms will let you know when I'm going live. Okay, so let's get into today's topic: how to find digital product ideas that make money fast, right? What's the best way for you to find digital product ideas that will make you money fast? But now, before I actually get into it, I want you guys to see that this is something that I'm actively doing myself. And I'm not just making this stuff up. I'm not just talking from the top of my head. So this is my main website. I've got 4 of these. I'm actually working on one later this weekend. There'll be 5 by Monday because I got a new idea I want to try. But this is my main one, right? Here I've got digital products. These things that you're seeing here are digital products. Products about freelancing, YouTube, website design, affiliate marketing, drop servicing, and a whole lot more, right? This is where I sell my stuff. If I just click here at the top where it says store, right? I want you to see the actual income that is coming into this account. As you can see, as of today, we've just generated over $222. I want to change this and make it all time, right? This is the money that I have earned on this website by creating and selling digital products. Now, because most people are based in South Africa, so that you see how much that actually is, I'm just going to say that amount in rands. I earn in dollars, but I then convert it into South African rands because I live in South Africa, so that's the income, that's the currency that we use. But you can convert that in any currency. Someone mentioned that they are from Nairobi. There, convert that to Nairobi. I think is the shilling. I've forgotten what you guys use there. But I'm just trying to show you guys proof here that I'm actually earning money from this. It's not just something that I'm just talking and it's not real, but I'm actually making money by creating and selling digital products. Now, okay, so you guys can definitely see my screen on YouTube. That's good. So how do you find these digital product ideas? For example, where did I get these ideas of products that I create? You don't just come up with products just because you feel like it. But what I normally recommend and tell people to do is that you want to create products that solve specific problems. For example, I learned how to do freelancing. So I teach people how to do freelancing. That's why I've got this product. I sell it for $15. People always ask me about drop servicing. I've got a product about that. People always ask me about YouTube. I've got a product about that. I've also got other websites where I've got products about dating. I've got something about taxes. I've got something about children, right? So that's just examples. But to give you guys a shortcut of what you can do, I'm just going to give you 3 ways that you can find products, right? The first one is that you can use ChatGPT. And I've just created this prompt here. I'm going to put it in the description of the video on YouTube, right? But also on TikTok, just maybe message me directly and I'll be able to send this to you. What I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to take this prompt and I'm going to put it into ChatGPT, right? I'm just going to open ChatGPT. Anyone can use ChatGPT, right? It's free to use. You just sign up for it for free by going to chatgpt.com, and then you're going to paste the prompt in like this. And as you can see it's saying, can you give me PDF guide ideas based on pain points people go through every single day, and also some ideas based on popular things that people want to learn or become better at. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm asking ChatGPT to give me ideas of digital products that I can create. Then the last part says make sure it is Facebook ad compliant. The reason why you want to put this last part is sometimes, let's say maybe when your product starts doing well, you want to be able to be advertised using the paid advertising. So you don't want to create products that are not compliant. To give you an example, let's just say that maybe you are creating adult content, which maybe I wouldn't recommend that you do, but definitely if you're trying to advertise on platforms using to promote adult content, you are definitely not going to be allowed because they don't accept that type of content unless you go and advertise on other platforms. But in general, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube won't allow you to advertise like that. So I've written this prompt and I'm just going to press enter like this. And ChatGPT is now going to give me a response, right? Absolutely. Here's a list of PDF guides, ideas based on everyday pain points people experience, and then popular design, right? Pain points, and then the PDF guides. Feeling overwhelmed with daily tasks. Here's the thing: 7 simple ways to feel more organized and in control. Struggling with time management. The 15-minute daily routine that helps you get more done. Living paycheck to paycheck, 3 smart budgeting habits that reduce financial stress, feeling stuck in a 9 to 5 job, right? A beginner's guide to exploring online income options. So it's telling you what people are struggling with here to the left, and then it's giving you ideas of ebooks that you can create that will address that issue. So here it's given me 2 options. There's this option to the left, section 1, right? And then there's also this one to the right, right? So it's going to ask me to choose which one do you prefer better. So starting from here, the daily reset, 10-minute habits to reduce stress and regain focus. How to plan your week in under 30 minutes. budgeting tricks. So basically, it's just listing out all these different ideas that you can then choose from and say that, okay, I want to focus on that, right? Let's look here to the left again. Desire-based PDF guides. Learn how to make money online. Everyone wants to learn how to do that. What am I going to create? Digital side hustles. Become a better content creator. Lots of people are on social media, but they don't know how to create content. Content creation starter kit, tools, tips, and content ideas. Build a personal brand. Grow a YouTube channel. These are just different ideas, and you can take any one of them just by scrolling through all of them, finding something that makes sense to you, and then you expand on it to create a digital product. Now, for some of you, maybe you are seeing me for the first time and you're wondering, Marshall, okay, this looks cool, but maybe you don't have time to be on this live the whole time. Do you coach people? Do you help people to be able to do this? Yes, I absolutely do that. I have got what's called the Digital Products Breakthrough Challenge, which is this that you're seeing right here on this page. It's a 5-day challenge where I help people to start their online businesses in just 5 days. And the next one is going to be happening on the 14th of July, as you can see right here. And so what I'll basically be doing is I'll be helping people to create their first digital product, set up a system to help them earn passive income, and then they're going to be receiving daily sales, right? By having their own digital product business. And day one, I help you to find your big idea. And that's going to be day one, is going to be next week, Monday. Day number two, which is Tuesday, I'm going to help you to actually create the product. And then day number three, I help you to build your website or your store where you can sell the product. Day number four is traffic, talking about you getting customers, right? I help you to find unlimited customers. And then day number five, I help you to actually launch the product and then create multiple streams of income for yourself. So all this is just going for the simple price of $37 or 700 rands, and is starting next week, Monday. If you're on YouTube watching this, if you look below this video, you'll see a link that you can click on. Click on that link and it will bring you to this page. Then you click on the yellow button anywhere that you see on the page, and you can sign up for $37 or 700 rands. Once this timer reaches 0, the price is going up to, right now it's at $37, but then it's going to go up to $47 or 1,000 rands, right? This is just the promo that I was running. I've been doing this since about January. We've had about 250 students. A few of those have got great success. I've actually got testimonials from them showing that they've actually benefited from that. You can come here and read all the testimonials or watch and listen to the videos there. People are actually benefiting from this thing. And all of them, I showed them how to do exactly what I'm explaining right now. You can use tools like ChatGPT to find digital product ideas. Now, back here, if you're on TikTok and you want to sign up, just go to my profile, right? Where, if you look at the top, it says Marshall Malaba. Click on that. You're going to see a link in my bio. You can click on that, and then it's going to show you the page that I just showed you. Okay, just before I continue, let me just check if there's anyone who's dropped a question that they want me to answer. Maradona Epitome Design says, Marshall, bro, you good? Yes, I'm very, very good. Thanks for joining me, Maradona. Memo Enterprises South Africa. Thanks for joining in. Hope, hi, Marshall. Hope, I think we were on the same live earlier on today. Thanks for joining again. Let me just check the questions on TikTok. I tried this. Where do you sell? I sell on my own website, and I'll talk about it just now. I sell on my website. Okay, any other questions? If you got any questions as I'm just going through this, just feel free to drop a question, and then I'll go through all the questions here and answer them. I want this to be interactive so that I help you guys. I'm not just talking by myself, but I want to answer people's questions. Some of you, if you're brave enough, you can actually go live with me on TikTok and you can ask me questions and then I'll answer you there. How does one join your group? How much is your mentorship? I just explained that. It's $37 or 700 rands. Click the link in my bio on TikTok or click the link below this video on YouTube. Okay, keep your questions coming, guys. If you got any questions, I'm going to be answering all of them. Would you recommend one page for chat? Got to get helped with searches. I'm not sure what you mean. Would you recommend one page for chat got to get helped with search? Maybe ask your question in a different way, then I'll answer you. I'm not sure what you mean there. Okay, cool. So we're still talking about how to find digital product ideas. The first one is just asking ChatGPT, right? For it gave me two different responses. I'm just going to say I prefer this response, the one to the left, so that it just comes out layered like this. Then all I need to do from all these ideas, I just need to go through all of them, right? And then, for example, this one, poor sleep quality. You see that? This is a challenge people have. Even evening habits that support better rest naturally. I can create something about this, right? Low energy levels, simple energy boosting habits to start your day strong. Okay, let me go with this one, right? I'm just going to copy this one like this to help people who are struggling with low energy. And then I can just come to the bottom of ChatGPT and then I'll say, um, I'm going to paste it and say, please help me create an ebook about this. Can you see what it starts doing? It starts writing the ebook for me. Ebook title: Simple Energy Boosting Habits to Start Your Day Strong. Suggested format: length 8 to 12 pages. And notice your ebooks don't have to be many pages. People always think that PDFs or ebooks must be so many different pages, but it can be simple and straight to the point. People actually don't have time to read 300-page books. So if you make it simple and fast and solve their problem, it definitely would help them. Then can you see it's already creating the content for you? All you then need to do is copy the content, right? Put it into a Google document like I am doing here. I use Google Documents for writing up my content, right? You put it in a document, lay it out the way that you want it to be. And then when you're done, you just simply come here and click on download, and then you can save it as a PDF. And then you're going to start selling that. If you want to go advanced, you can use this platform right here, which is called Canva. And I'll be doing a video about it tomorrow showing how to actually create ebooks inside of Canva for those who want to learn. Um, and by the way, I go live every single day at 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. Not all the time, because some days it gets busy and I'm not able to. But if you want to learn more, just feel free to join me live at any one of those times, or on both TikTok and on YouTube. So Canva, you just come in here and can you see this is what I use for all my graphics. All you just need to do is come here and type and say book cover like this, right? And then you press enter and then make sure that it's on templates. It's going to give you different templates that you can use, and all you just do is choose one and then you can start editing everything. For example, if I'm going to use this one, Creativepreneur, I'll click on customize over here, and then I can come in here and start editing. Like I can change here best author of 2024. I just click on that and change the date to 2025. Creativepreneur. Remember what our ebook is called. Let's see. Where's our ChatGPT? What's our ebook called? Simple Energy Boosting Habits to Start Your Day Strong. I'm going to copy that name. I'm going to come in here where it says Creativepreneur. I'll highlight all that and paste the name there. And then I can come to the top and start reducing the font size like this until it fits in and it makes sense. Can you see what's happening there? Right? There's my ebook cover. I change the image, change everything else. That's just how simple and easy it is to be able to do that. Now, the second way that you can find digital product ideas, right, is by using Etsy.com, right? Etsy.com is this website that allows you to see products that other people are selling. And then all you have to do is copy, right? You copy ideas, successful ideas from people that are already succeeding. So what I would normally do is that I would just come to Etsy and just type in and say digital products like this. And then once I've done that search, I will scroll down and see what digital products people are selling. Like if I start at the top, daily to-do list. This is a PDF to-do list. In other words, you'll be selling this document that people can just fill in, and so that they know that, okay, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. Look, this person has sold over 166 of them. Then here's another one: Kids Skills in Life Essential Bundle. I got no idea what that is, but it's a document to help kids develop their skills, I think. They've sold over 18,000 of these, selling them at $9.34. Do the maths for yourself. 18,000 by $9.34. That's a crazy amount of money. Here's another one: Editable Self-Care Journal, right? Self-care journal. Here's another one: Print digital STFL files. I guess this is for making these types of designs like this. But can you see, you just simply search that, and then you here and you're looking for ideas of digital products that you can create. You can create digital products in any type of niche. Let me tell you, you will never run out of digital product ideas. Just come to this website, search digital products, see what other people are already selling. And as you can see, when you get to the bottom, there's so many different pages that you can go through. Another thing that I personally like to do when I'm on this is, like, let's just say that maybe I come in and look for a problem that I want to solve. Let's see, which one do I want to solve? Daily parenting hacks. Let me just copy the word parenting like this, right? If I want to do something that is relevant to parenting, I'll come back to Etsy again, right? I'm going to come to the top and delete that, and then I will search and say parenting. See that there's parenting, and then I will hit the search button like this. And then there's this option here which says filters. I will click on filters and make sure that the filter is set to digital downloads, because I only want digital products. Can you see there's over 1,000 items there? I'm going to say search, and then it's going to show me different digital products that are relevant to parenting, that I can get ideas, I can copy them, and I can sell. Over 150 templates for educator. What's this thing? I'm not exactly sure what this is. Baby-led winning checklist. Okay. When you're trying to win your baby off some things, this is what you use. Co-parenting app. 2025-year co-parenting calendar. So you see all this, and this works in any niche. You're not limited to what I'm just showing you. Anything that you can think of, come and change it here. Make it gardening, make it nursing, make it sewing, make it YouTube, make it dancing. Anything that you're interested in, you can just simply pop it up in here, and you will see digital products that other people are already creating. And why I like this website is it validates your ideas. If you want to know whether your idea is selling or not, you will see that other people are already selling and they're getting lots of sales. And therefore, it becomes a good idea for you to do the same thing as well. So don't limit yourself to what you think of for yourself alone in your imagination, but also get ideas from what other people are selling out there. So that's the second way to find digital product ideas. The third one is by using what's called Facebook Ads Library, right? So there are many different ways to go about this, but I'm just showing you these three methods today. And then if you've got questions, feel free to just drop them in the chats. Let me just check on YouTube. No questions there yet. If you've got questions, guys, make sure that you're dropping them in the chat. Let me check on TikTok if people have got any questions. And let me bring myself back so that you guys see I'm still here. Okay. Let me see questions. Drew the servant, good question. Okay, I'm not seeing what your question. What are the costs associated with the startup? Can I start on a zero budget plan? 100%. You can start on a zero budget plan, but there are tools that I recommend that you actually use when you're selling digital products. Number one, you're going to need to have a website where you can sell digital products. The way that I teach people is there are two methods. There's a free method and then there's a paid method. The free method, you'll be using a website which is called Gumroad. Feel free to Google it, Gumroad. I think it's .com. It's a free method, but the challenge with it is that every single transaction that gets made on your website, they take part of your income, they take a percentage. So I would recommend a platform like Creator HQ, right? Creator HQ, I talk about it all the time on YouTube. You pay for it once a month, but every single transaction that happens on your website, you keep the money. So I would actually recommend that over. So you need to have your website, you need to have a domain. A domain name means, for example, let's say that you are the brand, you are the one who's selling digital products. So it must be www.yourname.com or yourname.co.za or whatever website thing that you have at the end. You also need that. So consider the money for the website, consider the money for the domain, and then let's say that you don't have skills to like design the PDF yourself. You can pay someone else to do it. Of course, these things you can learn how to do them yourselves, but there's some people who just say that they're not technical. That's another expense that you need to consider, that maybe you might need to pay someone to do that. Then there's some of you, I teach people how to get clients or customers using organic methods, but the faster way to get results is by using paid advertising. You might want to invest in paid advertising to start, and I would normally recommend that you have a budget of about $100 to $200 to start advertising. But the good part is that you put in money, you find a winning ad set and creatives, and then the money starts, you start reusing the same money over and over again to just fund your business. Hope I answered your question there. More questions, more questions. Does that GPT write the full ebook for you, or you have to edit? So especially ChatGPT, I haven't used many other platforms, right? Like what do they call them? Okay, I'm forgetting what these other platforms are, other popular ones. But ChatGPT, what I know is sometimes it makes mistakes if you don't ask it properly. Number two, if you're using the free plan, it will not write in full. So you need to write in batches. For example, ask it to write chapter one. When it's finished writing chapter one, you then copy it, put it into a document, ask it to write chapter two. Then it's going to write. Because if you ask it to write the whole book at once, it's going to make it short, and sometimes it will just stop along the way unless you're using the paid plan. And also, you need to read through it and make sure that there are no mistakes in there and the information is accurate. So it's always a good idea for you to create an ebook about something that you have got experience and knowledge in, so that you can fact check afterwards. Would you recommend one page for ChatGPT in order to get the responses, or is there free version? Okay. I personally use the free version, but like I'm mentioning how I use it in batches. I don't use it to just complete the whole thing, because I know that it's not going to do the complete thing um, in full. But if you want to go ahead and write and use the paid version, I hear people saying that it's fantastic and it's way better. Feel free to do that. What are the costs associated? I answered that already. Would you recommend one page for? Okay, why is it showing me the same questions? Okay, if you just joined us right now, we are talking about how to find digital product ideas that make money fast, right? I tried this. Where do you sell? I already answered that. I sell on my own website. Okay, showing me the same questions. Please show your support, guys. There's a like button there. There's an option to give gifts. Um, I really would appreciate that. If you're not yet a follower or you're not yet a subscriber, make sure that you subscribe. And if you've got questions, just drop them in the chat and I will answer all your questions. So the last thing I was saying is that you need to also use Facebook ads library. Let me open it quickly and then you will see how it works. Just close some tabs here. Facebook. Okay. So this is what the Facebook ads library looks like. When you just come to it here, it allows you to search for adverts that people are currently running. So by default, because I'm in South Africa, it's going to put South Africa. I'm just going to change the location and just say all. And then add category, I'm going to say all ads like this. It's free to use, by the way. And then I'm going to put my search term here. And to get to it, it's facebook.com like this /ads/library, or you can just Google it and say Facebook ads library. So I'm just going to come here and type in and say parenting and then search, since we're talking about parenting stuff. And then um, under filters, if you check at filters right here, I can change it and say there's languages, there's advertiser, there's platforms, media types, and then there's active ads. I can leave it on active ads, right? So that it's actually ads that are currently running, because some ads might be old. And then media types, I can leave it at all, but sometimes I can say maybe images or images and videos, right? But I'm just going to leave it the way that it is for now. And then what I will do is that I'm just going to scroll through all these different adverts to find adverts where they are promoting something that is a PDF that you can, that is specifically for parents. Like, I understand but won't speak sound familiar. These 100 choice questions change everything. Skip the apps and workbooks. Use natural conversations that unlock their heritage. If I click on this, sign up, speaking starters, 100 choice questions. I'm not too sure what this is, but I can just go through these, and eventually I'm going to meet up with PDFs or ebooks that people are selling, right? Let me see if I can find one quickly for you, just to show you an example. You just keep scrolling and you find ideas. You see what are other people actually advertising. You can go back to their website by clicking just what I did, like here. Like this one says visit Instagram. I don't want to go to the Instagram, but like there will always be a button on the advert that shows you. And then you go to their websites. Okay, here's something here. Long Island parents of children with autism. If I click on learn more, okay, I don't think this ad is currently running, but I think you get the point. You're going to see different adverts of different stuff that people are promoting. A lot of it here are ebooks, a lot of it are maybe courses, but they are digital products that you can find um, ideas of what to promote for yourself. Okay, coming back to the questions here. Checking out the. I wish there was a way for just TikTok just to show you questions only. It just shows me a lot of interactions, but it makes it difficult for you to see the questions. How about Hostinger when it comes to websites? I'm told Hostinger is great. I've never used it myself, so I can't talk about what I don't use. But yeah, lots of people recommend Hostinger, so you feel free to use it. If I sell on Gumroad, do I have to advertise? Yes, you still have to advertise. So Gumroad has got its own marketplace where it will list your product, and if you're lucky, you get people just buying your product organically. But the chance of that happening is very rare, because there are thousands of people who are using Gumroad. So it's got competition. Like, let's say you want to create a guide about parenting, go to Gumroad and search. I guarantee you will find hundreds of books about parenting already. So what's going to make yours more special that people will want to buy it over the other ones? So that's why I recommend your own website, so that you are removing that element of competition. So you think your own website is faster than Gumroad and Eventblue? Gumroad, definitely you can set it up in just maybe 30 minutes or less. You can get started super fast. With your own website, if you know how to build websites like me, you can do it in the same time or even shorter. I teach people how to use templates so that it doesn't take you too long. But for beginners, definitely it might take you a bit of a while. But the reason why I recommend your own website is for the profit margins. You don't want to be giving someone a percentage of your profits, making other people rich. The same way that you have got a job. Why do you wake up and go and make someone rich? Of course, we all need to get jobs to start off, but eventually you want to start your own thing so that you make yourself rich and not your boss rich all the time. Okay, checking for more questions there. Yeah, so those are basically the three platforms that you can use to find digital product ideas. Another thing that I also do is like I look at my own experiences, I look at my own skill sets. What do I know that I can help people with, right? What experiences do I have that I can just take and share with people and it's going to help them to make money online? That's how I came up with my ebooks about YouTube, about affiliate marketing, about um, about drop servicing, right? Drop servicing is similar to drop shipping, but it's different. About freelancing, all those ebooks, I just looked at my own personal experience and then I shared what I personally know. And then people buy that because it's helpful to them. The key to having great ebooks that sell is that they must always solve a particular problem, solve people's problems. When I say solving problems, I don't mean complicated things like how to solve global warming or how to cure HIV and AIDS. I'm talking about basic day-to-day stuff that people face and it's a pain problem for them, but they need solutions. Create solutions for them, right? Create solutions for them, things that they're facing on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, that's mainly it that I wanted to share today. I'm just going to check the comments again um, and answer any questions that people might have. But otherwise, that's how you find digital product ideas that you can actually create. If you want me to help you to be able to create your own digital products, I have got a coaching program that I am currently running, and it's designed to help you as a complete beginner to learn how to make money by creating and selling digital products. And it's this that you're seeing right here on the screen. It's called the Digital Products Breakthrough Challenge, and it's taking place next Monday. I do these challenges every single month, and the next one is taking place next week, Monday, from the 14th of July, 2025. That's in 3 days' time. 7 p.m., I'll be live on Zoom coaching and teaching people, right? What am I going to be helping them to do? I'm going to be helping them to create digital products. I'm going to help them set up a complete system that allows them to make passive income. And then the result is that they are going to be getting daily sales. They're going to be making sales every single day from their own digital product businesses. On Monday, I help you to find your digital product idea. On Tuesday, I help you to make the product. After just that lesson, you will walk away with a digital product you can start selling. On Wednesday, I help you to build your website, right? Complete website that is able to help you to start making money. On day 4, I teach you how to find customers for your business, right? How to get customers to buy your digital products. And then on day 5, the last day, I teach you how to scale or to launch your business like a pro, meaning that I help you to create multiple streams of income. Not only that, but you get access to a private community. We've got a WhatsApp community and we've got a website based community where you can interact with me and all the other students who are making money just like you from creating and selling digital products. I also give you 97 digital product ideas that you can start implementing. So if you decide to join today, this is everything that you are getting. And then on Monday, we're going to start doing the live. There are already tutorials that are already available that you can start watching and learning. One person actually mentioned here that in the past 3 days, they've already created their digital product. That's what you get when you sign up, and it's only $37 or 700 rands to sign up. If you're on YouTube, just look below this video. You will see a link that you can click on. It will bring you to this page. Click on the yellow button that you see on any part of your screen to bring you to another page like this, where it's going to ask you for your name, your email address, and then your password plus your phone. And then you enter your payment details, and then you click and pay, and then you get access immediately. If you are on TikTok, just go to my personal profile. Um, just go to my personal profile on TikTok. Let me see if I can find it quickly for you. And you're going to click the link in my bio, right? Or just look at the top of this video. You'll see my name plus the image that is there. Right now, we are currently live on TikTok, but if you just see my image and my name, click on that. And then you're going to click on this link that you see here, right? You click this link. Okay, it's opening below. You click this link like this, and then you're going to see where it says open anyway. You're going to click that, and then you see these two options. The first one is for the free training, which is what I'm currently doing right now. And then the second one is for the 5-day challenge. This is where you sign up. Click that link to sign up. So yeah, okay, I'm seeing I've got a problem now on TikTok. Let me focus on YouTube only. I'll figure out what happened there. But yeah, that's how you actually just sign up. I'm seeing there's a question there. Hi Marshall, when are you done with the digital? How do you lock the product so that it won't be downloaded for free? Yeah. So these different website builders that you use, whether you're using Creator HQ, the one that I recommended, or Gumroad, they all do the locking for you. So you don't have to worry about that. Someone can't access the product unless they buy it. So you don't have to worry about that part. But yeah, so I'm going to bring this live to a close right now. That's basically how you can go about finding digital product ideas. Make sure you join me tomorrow. I'll be live at 3 o'clock and at 7 o'clock again. I'm going to be talking about how to actually create an ebook and then how to create the ebook covers. If you've got any more questions, maybe you're watching this at a later date, just drop them in the comment section. I always check the comments and then I'll answer and respond and tell you what to do. Otherwise, thanks so much for joining me here. God bless and take care.